This is Avi Harkishan with AH Charts. Today is September 29th, 2025. Let's look at DPRO. That's the ticker symbol. The name of the company is Draganfly, ticker symbol DPRO. Let's take a look at this. This here I posted in Discord on the long bias setup that I'm looking at. Love the look of this chart, and the reason why we have a five wave move to the downside. One, two, three, four, five. For those who are familiar with Elliott wave analysis, once you've completed a five wave move to the downside, you are pretty much complete. You've pretty much completed that cycle, that bearish cycle to the downside, and vice versa. If you have a five wave impulse move to the upside, you have completed that cycle, and you're looking for a pullback or so. Now that we've completed a five wave move to the downside, we were in this channel, trading in this channel. We're looking at the weekly chart so far, and you broke out of the channel, high volume node here on accumulation. As you can see, volume began to pick up over here. We have a drop in volume on this pullback right over here, which is pretty much a bull flag formation that was left on the weekly with drop in volume. And you start picking up here again with more volume. So all the signs are bullish on a volume price analysis, on a Elliott wave analysis, and even if you want to look at this on a Wyckoff analysis, where you are having a accumulation at the bottom here, like a curve at the bottom, right at the bottom here, and then you break out, and now you're resting on the high volume node on weekly. There are tons of accumulation taking place at this level over here, so I am expecting more upside. We have on, if you look at the daily chart, we are in a resistance level over here, right at the top. So you're expected to have some sort of pullback. So I think you're going to see that pullback that I'm talking about right over here. Maybe right here, back down to maybe five something or so, or lower $6. And then probably find some sort of support on that weekly 9 EMA before you start moving back up again. And you're in this ascending triangle, which tend to break to the upside. As I said, tend to break to the upside. Another chart that I want you to take a look at that have this formation of ascending triangle is actually Ethereum. Ethereum has the same setup with the ascending triangle. For those of you who don't know what this pattern is when prices are starting to really compress as we're creating higher lows, but we're consolidating at the top in terms of the highs, but we continue to create higher lows, and it compress here until it breaks to the upside most of the times. Ethereum have the same thing. So I believe we're going to have a breakout on Ethereum. Want to see some consolidation and breakout. If not, you'll have a break to the downside. But at least we're getting to the end of this ascending triangle. So Ethereum has the same thing, and this is what the pattern looks like. And DPRO is in the same pattern, and you can see the volume on the drops are decreasing and the volume on the upside are increasing. So that is a positive I'm looking at. So I'm expecting a pullback because we have lots of support in terms of volume. We do have a gap below this level. If you start moving below 590 something or $6, we do have a gap over here at 535. I would like to see us holding this level over here from $6 and up, and continue to push up and break to the upside. Let's look at the monthly chart. This is what the monthly chart is. You are finding some resistance here, this level right over here. So that's expected because you continuously get rejected off of this EMA. I think that's the 21 EMA. You continue to get rejected off of the 21 EMA, so you're expected to have it. Now, I want to see some sort of consolidation or so within the 9 and a 21, and then break to the upside, have that break to the upside. I think this is a good setup. I think you can see a break to the upside as there's lots of volume traded here. As you can see on this candle right over here, That's a lot of volume because look at this right up. Something is going on here where buyers are stepping in. So we could see later on there's some sort of news or something coming out. But definitely something is going on. That's you should take note of. So that's what I have on this chart here, DPRO. So I'm currently holding DPRO. Um, Took some profits off last week. So I'm holding the remaining shares. I sold puts on DPR as well, $5 puts to accumulate if we have any drop more to the downside. Okay, that's one setup that I like that I'm looking at. Again, this is not any financial recommendation, buy or sell. This is just one chart that I'm looking at. All right, guys, later.